everybody, welcome to the Best Syndicate. Today I'm gonna show you the game, the Settlers and Allies, and especially the Academy in this game. It's this building right here. Its purpose is to upgrade your soldiers and any kind of units or buildings to get your military and your people, your engineers, more efficient. They get faster and stronger. They need less time, like here for example. Yeah, there are many different kinds of ways how to upgrade and what to upgrade first. It always depends on the way you play the game. If you do a long game, a short game, or if you do a middle game push.
I wonder if we'll ever find our ancestors.
Okay, first of all, who can supply the academies? It's pretty simple, only the people can. The donkeys can't put resources in here and finish the upgrades. If you push one upgrade, the people will start walking, and there's a difference. If you use a stone road, they will use these carts. This way it's always better to connect it with the stone road academy, because if you don't, and you do it like this, you need 6 people to put all the stuff in the academy. And this will take much more resources, human resources, not so much more time. So it's always better to just do it with a stone road. And also build it close to a warehouse. That's very important. This way the road is not so long, you don't need so many stones, and it gets way quicker. And also another thing is, if you would build a second warehouse, like here for example, the problem will be, and if you put the academy right in the middle, the problem will be that they will put first the resource in the closest warehouse and then put it in the academy. Meaning if it's a little bit too much to the downside and your other warehouse is here, then they will start walking, putting the resources from here in this warehouse and then in the academy. So it's always better to put it next to the warehouse, very close, and it doesn't matter which one, just so that the next time they start walking, they don't need to go all the way back here, that they just go right out of the academy, the warehouse, then inside the academy. So next thing that's very important, at the right side you see these green pathways. The administration, citizen, and the engineering. It's always very important that you build 3 academies and take all 3 ways. Because if you only do one way and one academy, you will lose these upgrades. For example, like plus 20% attack damage on your own territory. Or like here, 25% more attack damage on enemy territory. So this is very important to have all 3 academies. At the beginning it's okay just to have one and upgrade it the basics, like that your units have more health, make more damage, that your healers can slow down enemies with this upgrade, and that your soldiers make more damage with this upgrade.
What did I want to pick up again?
So later in the game, after you finish these basic upgrades, you can do other upgrades, for example like this one, just to get down to the path. It's always good to like upgrade any upgrades just to get down really quick, that at the end of the game, when you're going for the long game, that you then can choose which upgrades you need first. Because if you, for example, like you're like here at the second road, but you need this upgrade now, and like you need it like really quick now, then you're gonna have a problem to get there, because it's gonna take some time to first do this upgrade. When they finished it, then you can do this upgrade. So it's always good to just go down the road and then you choose which one you want to prefer.
I'll head home soon. My family is waiting already.
Like I said before, it's always important to just go down the road, but you have to be careful. For example, it wouldn't be wise to now, for example, if you have this upgrade available and you would press it to go down the road, it would cost you 6 gems. The problem is if you don't have enough gems for the howl, it's not useful. So then you just should first try to do this one. One example is 2 ways to get this upgrade. First of all, of course, you need to put this one on X.
refreshing breeze.
Then you will reduce it and you will be able to do this upgrade, but only if you have 2 iron bars. You could do the first way would be to pause the blacksmith so that this building would keep producing the iron bars and it would just get stored in the warehouse. This way you will get more and more and more until you have 2 and can do this upgrade. But it wouldn't be wise, like I said, to do this upgrade or also these upgrades. You have to be careful with it because it costs a lot of stone and a lot of wood. If you are in the game and you're playing, you're always gonna be low on stone most times. It's always best to do, like, if you go for a long game, for 3 sawmills and 5 logging camps and 2 quarries and 2 stone mines. This you could do like I did here, but don't do this one. I just did it to get enough tools to show you guys the academy, so don't use that build up. Only the 3 sawmills or 2 sawmills and the 4 stone mines and quarries. So, and if you're low on stone, you should definitely not do this upgrade. I would recommend you to wait with this as long as possible. It's not so important. More important would be this one, and since you have almost always too much wood, you should do this upgrade first. Then you could go here to get some more residences. This upgrade will help you to, if you place residences next to each other, you would have here the number would be 7 living space. So you would have 1 more. It's very helpful for the start, but don't do too much of it. Just do 1 or 2 times this upgrade, not the 3rd time, because the more residences you have, the longer it takes for them to regrow. So I killed my soldiers here at the top, at these little bandits. And after that, the left number at the top dropped down, because the right number is the maximum you can have, and the left one is you actually having right now.
I can carry any burden.
And then the timer here at the right side is going down. And the more buildings you have of it, the more every 40 seconds or every 2 minutes will come out of it. And this is why you shouldn't do so many upgrades, because the more upgrades you have here, the less residence buildings you need. And then you will have less people dropping out at the same time. So don't do too many upgrades. 1 or 2 for the start is enough to get your army quick up, that it gets bigger and bigger really quick. And later in the game you don't need it so much. So then because then you have enough resources to build enough residences and other stuff. Also very important to not have a stone problem, which you have in most games, is to build a harbor as early as possible, like between minute 14 and 21 should you build your first harbor. And then you could sell some weapons, for example, if you have too many. Don't build too many soldiers at the beginning, then you could buy some stone, and then you can also do enough residences. And you can proceed with your academy, because for your academy to work, you will need a lot of resources, like stone and wood, to also produce the resources you need for these upgrades. For example, bread, which you need a whole chain for, or also berries. Berries are not always on each map, meaning you need to buy them through the harbor.
I wonder if we'll ever find out.
This is also a very important upgrade, but it's secondary. This upgrade, this one, slime and the howl, they are the main 4 upgrades that are most important and that you need to do as quick as possible. These two as quick as possible, and after that these two, because they use gems so and fish. Sometimes that takes a bit time to store this much. So after I explained now which 4 upgrades to do first, after that you could go to the crafting to get this one, because it's very cheap. This one takes 3 tools. It does expand or make your movement speed of your engineers higher, but it also costs 3 tools. So in the first 30 minutes you shouldn't do it. If you go for the 4 versus 4 Siren's Cove long game, because you need the tools for the harbor and also for your warehouse. It's always wise to build one warehouse here and one warehouse close to the harbor. This way the harbors have a short way and you don't use so many people for trading. That is the way the harbor tactic works. I will explain in another video. I just needed to mention it for you to know that the tools, you shouldn't waste them too much on the academy. Just do the 2 tools for the academy itself, then 10 academies for the administration. That's very important at the beginning because of the collecting upgrade, that the military units can pick up stuff. They could pick up, for example, these gems that spawn here at the top. Most fights will just be at the beginning around this beacon, because everybody wants the gems of its own team and also of the opponent's team. Each team has it, 2 beacons. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. There will be a second video of the academy and also a third part. We will write in the Discord channel when the second video is coming online. See you guys. Bye bye.